What's up, LC heads? Another beautiful day out today. So we did have a new banner drop. Murren is here, one of the old school leaders of Blaze Garden. He's in the fray now, right? And he does have some kind of little, I don't want to call it a Gundam. It's totally not a Gundam, but he's got some kind of mech warrior suit thing going on to help him fight, because he is an old man after all. And I looked him over. He actually looks like he's going to be pretty strong, unless you're up against like lightning magic, just that element and magic. Now they've also put a UR ARK on this banner, so you have a reason to pull for a non-limited character. That's right, I dare say this character is non-limited. So if you want to snag up the character, this might be a good time for you to throw, you know, any of your tickets that you have laying around. I threw all of my SSR hero tickets that I had. I think I only had like 3 or 4 of them. Didn't get them, no big deal. But obviously they had to entice players into pulling on this banner somehow. And it's a non-limited character already, so a lot of players are like, I could just wait for that. You know, I'll get that down the road. So there is a UR ARK on here. We're going to look at that in a second, but let's actually look at him. His defense is higher than his strength, of course, because he's in this mech suit, right? So he's got some tanky-ass defense going on here. Intelligence in mind, you know, 800, no big deal. No big deal specifically for what this guy is doing. He's got some decent fire resistance, some decent earth resistance, and he's going to be weak to lightning. Of course, he's also going to be weak to stun. So he can be stunned, he can be lightninged, right? It goes a little deeper than that with his traits, though. Hard metal research. Chance to resist flinch from non-thunder. Remember, non-thunder, so anything but thunder, of course. Physical attacks. That's pretty freaking awesome right there, because flinch is a big deal. So he's going to be non-flinching against just about everything that's not thunder, right? Physical attacks and special damage taken minus 60%. That's a pretty, that's quite the range right there. Physical attacks and special damage. Special damage is typically what kills us, because that's what a big nasty boss will throw. They'll throw their big special, especially at like a threshold. When you get them down to like 30% health or something, they'll just start dropping a special, and that's what's really going to kill you. So he's got physical attack and special damage taken minus 60%. That's huge. But magic attack damage taken plus 20%. So magic's going to be a little bit more effective against him. Lightning magic's going to be extremely effective against him. Alright. Chance to get stunned when taking thunder magic attacks. Yeah, so thunder magic attacks are also going to have like an additional chance to stun him. So you want to run him against just about anything other than thunder magic. You want to stay away from that element, and you want to stay away from magic if you can. But as long as you go by that route, he's going to be pretty damn hard to shift. Like, this dude's tanky as hell. He also has mechanic machine equipped, which I'm sure you would want to equip a machine on him. Machine strength plus 100%, that's nice. And fire damage plus 40%. He does do some fire. Damage cap, 8,000. Wave start boost units hit point / defense based on number of machine types in the party. So he's going to be running with Alice. Yay! Max 40%. Hit points and defense up plus 40%. It's pretty freaking huge. And you know, you're going to be able to activate that, right? You're going to be running with some machines. I guess even if you're not able to fully fulfill that, it's still going to be a pretty damn good boost, right? So what if you're only getting 20%, right? You're still getting machine equipped strength plus 100, and you know the fire damage 40%, and the damage cap, right? that extra 40%, that's just bonus to me. He's still going to be ridiculous to deal with as far as killing him, I think. Unless you're really, you know, kind of spec'd for it. You either have thunder or you don't, right? So, abilities. We have Earthshaker. Front, jumping medium area, fire combo attack. So he's got fire built in, of course. And why wouldn't he? He's going to get a 40% fire damage boost. We're going to have to see what this jumping thing is all about. I wish I had him to run right now, but no such luck. So, Wild Impact, S2, wide area, long range. Long range, that's cool. Fire combo attack around the target. Okay, so it's going to have a little bit of AoE around the target. We'll have to see how much. Punch attack damage, cap plus 30k. So he's got to have a punch in there, and that punch can have plus 30,000 to its damage cap. So that's nice for an S2, something that you're going to charge fairly quick, right? The S3 is Spiral Dasher. Charge and deal a frontal medium area fire combo attack that pushes enemies. Cool. So we'll have to see what this charge is all about and how fast he can charge up there. Hopefully he can cut some major distance with that. And then of course the S4, the special ultimate weapon, powerful front wide area fire combo attack, punch attack damage cap 100,000. So we have another S4 finisher. All right, we have another S4 finisher that is a machine. So he's kind of going to be following Alice's lead, except he's going to be fire element, of course. So I have to see what this guy's S4, his special, is all about. So yeah, he's gonna be pretty damn strong, and I'm sure there's gonna be some cheesy S4 builds for this guy, right? But really the creme de creme, and what most people are probably here to see, is the UR ARK. The UR ARK that they released. Here it is, the Holy War, the war itself. We have pretty decent stats on it. 207 strength, 370 defense. It's a lot of defense in mind on this thing, and 205 intelligence. Really, really a tanky arc. Look at the hit points, look at the defense, look at the mind. That's some crazy stat protection right there. And everything else is alright too. They're even throwing us in 31 MP. Alright, that's what a UR ARC should look like, stat-wise. Alright, we at least have like 3 of those bars all the way, pushing it to the limit, right? So, first of all, the arc trait. Physical attack damage plus 15%. Cool. Pretty applicable everywhere and anywhere. Physical attack damage taken minus 10%. Also very nice. For 15 seconds from when an enemy activates a special, give all allies damage taken minus 50%. That's huge. That's going to help you survive the shit out of some shit. Okay? So, yeah, that special damage minus 50%. Actually, hold on. For 15 seconds from when an enemy activates a special. I'm assuming it's like right when they activate the special and right before they do damage, hopefully, right? Give all allies a damage taken minus 50% damage cap plus 1,000 buff once per wave. When unit is alive, all allies skill damage cap plus 1,000. So you're going to get, you know, an extra couple thousand damage cap out of this under the best of circumstances after an enemy drops a special. And it's just going to give you 1,000 to all allies damage caps, which is nice to have. That's nice for sure, right? Along with physical attack damage 15% and physical attack damage taken minus 15% or minus 10%. So pretty solid there. Pretty solid. It's going to be good. Let's look at the actual skill. All allies get hit point cap plus 10k. Wow. Recover hit points and get a damage from bosses minus 50% buff and nullify insta-kill buff, except some insta-kill effects. Man, that is really going to help a party, like right after a threshold gets, you know, broken and some kind of crazy special gets dropped. and then you drop this, or you drop this right before a special is dropped. Yeah, because I mean, you're going to know, like, okay, it's down to, we're getting down to 25% health. This is when they go into crazy special spam mode. I better drop this UR ARK that's going to give everybody, you know, a huge hit point cap, which is crazy. It's going to be awesome for Rem, right? And it's going to give you minus 50% buff to damage. That's freaking awesome. Damage from boss minus 50%. That doesn't matter whether it's magic or physical. You're just, whatever damage that boss is doing is cut in half as long as this buff is up. That's awesome. And the nullify insta kill, yeah, I'm sure you can find some cheesy way to apply that. Really, really good. Really, really good. So maybe for the 4th year anniversary, I'll be able to pull this because it will be new for me. I highly doubt I will get this thing. I threw like my 3,000, 4,000 lapis at it, whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna remind everybody: do not chase UR ARKs. It's not ever worth it. It's just don't worry about it. If it happens to fall along the way, count your lucky stars. You're super blessed this time around, mate. But if not, don't worry about it too much. You'll get it later. The way to get these is off of the celebration banners. And that is the only way to go. In this last one, I didn't do one because, well, I had all the UR ARKs, so if I wasn't going to get anything new, or at least have a chance of it, it's kind of pointless to me. At least there's something new in the pool as far as UR ARKs go. So, cool, and it does seem to have a pretty damn gnarly skill on it. It's got a decent arc trait, and of course, this thing is teaching Proud Force, resolve up to, guard vitals. Let's actually have a look at here. Crit damage taken minus 10% for 5 SC. Interesting. Resolve up to, Proud Force, we know. Vitality phaser, increase all allies max hit points by 1,000, recover hit points. We've had that around. We have God Buster though. Give physical attack, special, counter, and anti God type effects. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. So that is a God Slayer, and we have Giant Killing too that we can teach to people. Skill and special damage to bosses 20%, and damage cap plus an extra 2,000 to bosses. That is very nice for some of the older characters to have access to something like that, specifically when you're going boss hunting, right? And God Buster, I have a feeling that's going to be pretty damn effective against, you know, a god. Especially with that special. So this teaches some awesome stuff that's pretty damn applicable across the game as far as I'm concerned. Anybody that pulls this arc can count their lucky stripes. It's a good arc. And it's going to give you the Amulet of the Vow. Okay. I'm sure this thing's pretty gnarly. 200 hit points, 31 defense, 57 mind. Damage from bosses minus 5%. When there are at least 2 living allies. Damage from enemies minus 10%. I wonder if you could get 15% from bosses if those two add up. Huh. But look at the ailment resistance. It's giving you resistance to everything. Specifically, look at that stun resistance. We need that in our life. So this thing's awesome just for that. I would work on this just for that. Look at that ailment. That's good stuff. That is good stuff. Ain't even gonna lie, I would be feeding some ether into that. So I'd definitely be trying to get this to level 10 as well. That is just some crazy awesome good stuff. And of course, they're going to put this on a banner with a non-limited, you know, strong, super tanky character that you can get along the way. Interesting stuff. Let me know what you think about this. Like I said, go through and use all of your tickets, everything that you can if you want Murren that bad. And best of luck to anybody getting this arc, but don't chase it. Just don't chase it. Don't even do it. I'm being the voice of reason here. I'm being honest with everybody. Don't chase the UR ARK. It will be here. There's plenty of UR ARKs too. You might already have 1 or 2 of them. If not, just hold out. Always hold out for the UR candy. Alright? So that's what I'm going to say. And let me know if you did pull this thing, because it is awesome. It's definitely a high quality arc. So it would just, like, I kind of see how they're doing this. I get it. But let's just be realistic here, folks. You're probably going to get the character. And if you're going to go that way anyway, you can do it through some of the tickets that you've collected for free. So that's all I'm going to say. I would throw those tickets first. Maybe if you get the character, cool. And then go ahead and save up your lapis, because we know there's going to be collabs. We know there's going to be truly limited things in the near future. So I'll leave you on that. Everybody have an awesome day. It's finally warming up here in Michigan. Very nice, very nice. Best of luck to everybody. I'll see you out there.